Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Well, I got a really saucy blind item here for you guys. It's blind item number 3. Here we go. Quote unquote. A person who has spent time with the disgraced producer is having the time of his life reading about an upcoming wedding because he had sex with the bride. Yeah. Can you guys guess who that is? Harvey Weinstein. None other than Harvey. Good old Harvey, who had half of Hollywood, or most of Hollywood. And, you know, he would invite them into hotel rooms. And it would often be in the shower, apparently, okay? I remember going back 6-7 years ago when this whole wedding thing was coming up, that, prior to, maybe my dates are wrong here, that he was not impressed with her. I do remember that dropping, blind item way back, that he was not impressed with Meghan Markle. I guess her acting skills in the shower weren't on par. I mean, come on. When I heard about him and that whole drama unfolding about how disgusting of a human being he is, I remember really quite vomiting in my mouth at the whole thought of it. That there is no way I'd be running for the hills. You know, I would, if he answered the door with his robe flying, open, naked, come on in. I do know they do that because one of my classmates in court, had that happen to her. And I know I shared that with you. The girl from Inside Edition had that happen with an A-lister actor. So that's what they do. Even the A-lister actors want to test out the other actress that's going to play the opposite of them. So I totally believe this 100% because we see how Meghan is and how desperate she is for PR, how she's willing to do literally anything. Even Harry has said that Meghan's capable of anything. Meghan gets what Meghan wants. Meghan will literally do anything. I believe it wholeheartedly, but I'm just going to say allegedly. So just so I don't get sued. But then again, hey, sue me. Because then again, maybe Harvey would love to talk. So sue me, sue me. Oh, that would be fine. Because then my channel could blow up. All right. So let's carry on. So, yeah, he enjoyed watching that. Yeah, I bet he did. So her acting skills isn't so good. She's like the magician in reverse. She's just not very smooth as we think she is. She doesn't have good acting skills. This is why she's never been a working actress, because she really doesn't have range. You have to have range. You have to have emotions. She is dead and flat and dead inside as an empty pit. Just like what South Park said. You open up the hole, there's nothing inside. In order to be able to connect with other people on an emotional level and actually pull out characters, you got to have some feeling inside. The chick doesn't have it. So I'm not surprised he wasn't impressed with her shower antics or her sideways yoga. Yeah, he just wasn't buying it. I guess that's probably how he tests actresses out, is in the hay. If they can screw him and make it believable that he feels loved and adored and sexy and hot by the woman's words and actions and nonverbal behaviors, and being able to pull out all the stops, not only vocally, but physicality and all body language, which is required for good acting skills, she can't do that. So I guess she failed the acting test. All right, so let's get some cards on it. Yeah, I bet she's mortified. She'll deny this too. Yeah, good old Meghan. She is something else. Yep, she is that escort. She is that Queen of Cups in reverse, all right. Yep, so she didn't stop with she didn't stop with Weinstein. We know she went on to others. Yeah, but she just was definitely going to rise the ranks, man. She is nothing but going to elevate myself by any means necessary. So how horrified is Meghan in this? How horrified is she by this blind item? How horrified is she? How horrified? How horrified? How horrified? How horrified? There we go. Meghan, you've got to be horrified. That's all I can say. I would be absolutely mortified. Narc collapse time. Here we go. Ooh, she's a little let down. She's feeling let down because she didn't get paid. What? I had to do what? And you didn't pay me? I expect to get paid. Where's my payment? So she didn't get paid for it. She was hoping to get a job. She was hoping to get a job, a promotion. She wanted a role. She thought, if I invest my time, he will promote me. He will promote me because he's the best in the business. Yes, I can sign some documents. He'll invest his time. I'll get my confidence up. I can level up in life. Yes, give me a project. Give me a movie. Say yes to me. He said, no. Plus, she didn't get paid for it. We know she likes to get paid, right? You know, how do you make a hormone? You don't pay them, right? There you go. The old joke applies to Megan. So unfortunately, her confidence tanked. It was a lack of an opportunity. She didn't get the opportunity. She did the dirty deed and didn't get anything in return. So no new beginning for you, Megan. You cannot move forward with any project. So she's hoping that role would go to her. Yeah, it did go to you. And she couldn't change his mind. Yep, she couldn't change his mind with the hangman in reverse. Well, okay, he didn't like you. So basically, she felt like he was a traitor. She couldn't shift his perception with that hangman in reverse. So no job for you. I'm sorry. I gave you a chance. I thought this would be good. I thought we could hang out together and you could get me to see things and that, oh, you'd be perfect for it. And I'm so enlightened by you. No, I wasn't enlightened by you. Sorry. No, that's not going to work out. So no longer hanging out with each other. So she wasn't good enough. She wasn't good enough. Yeah. And so he probably said, well, I'm just going to stall. Maybe he's stalling. Maybe he's stalling to react to me. Maybe I just have to wait a little longer. But then she became very angry that he didn't. And so she cut out with that Queen of Swords in reverse. It made her incredibly pissed off. Yeah. Okay, with that Queen of Swords in reverses. So then she basically felt like, okay, yeah, my heart was in the wrong place. He knew that she basically was sort of this ruthless, you know what? And it was a stupid decision with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it sure was. And then we have here, and it was a loss. Oh, there's no silver lining in the situation. He didn't like me. If only things had gone right. Oh, he's abandoned me. Oh, God, now I got a withdrawal and bereavement. Things didn't go as I planned. The plans went awry, and I'm so sad. I got regrets. Oh, my God, I'm suffering. It was horrible. I didn't like doing it. And just if only. So she felt a sense of betrayal by giving her body. She gave her body, and she got rejected. She got cold, mean, nasty, and he's never going to see things differently. Well, I'm sorry, Megan. And wow, no support. I was really hoping that I could fit in, that I would fit in and it would be my safety net. I was hoping he could be my safety net with the Three of Cups upright, but I got the Three of Cups in reverse instead. And he wouldn't celebrate me. So, the Three of Cups upright is go where you're celebrated. It's becoming friends and getting welcome into the circle, that circle of support with that career advancement of Three of Cups upright. And getting plans and celebrating with each other and really getting in tight with the group, with the A-listers, and having that safety net and being celebrated. She really wanted to be celebrated, you guys. And he's like, no, I don't like you. You don't fit in. After bonding, we bonded with your body. But, and I know you wanted some work affiliations. This is also work affiliations and hanging out after a hard day's work. And he's like, nah, I don't really want to hang out with you anymore. So it never happened. And so she wasn't good enough. She wasn't good enough. Sorry, you weren't good enough, Megan. Apathy, indifference of the Four of Cups. Very unsatisfying feelings in the emotional connections. So she did it with total indifference. It was disgusting. It was, she had a hangover. She drank very heavily. She got really heavily intoxicated here. And in order to shut herself off emotionally so she can do it. And it was quite an annoyance. And she was waiting for another day, wait another day, maybe he'll change his mind. I'll wait another day. Maybe he'll call me. No, he didn't. I'm getting more pissed off that he dumped me like a hard rock. And here I had a lot of alcohol and I got really hungover and I had to do it in order to do it because love is pain. In order to get what I love to do for a living, I have to do what I got to do. That's super disgusting. So she did it stubbornly. It was horrible. And basically, it's this psychopath warning card too. He's quite the psychopath. And she did it in a very detached way. Didn't like it whatsoever. Yeah, just like I said, it'd be disgusting. And there it is. Yep, we tested each other. Oh yeah, we hooked up all right. So she tested him out as a lover. Yeah. Outside influences in the situation is she didn't get paid for it. She wanted to get paid. She's like, aren't you going to pay me anything? No, I don't think it was so disgusting. I really expected to get some payment and elevate myself, but she got let down and disappointed in that too. She probably went, well, hello, are you going to give me a little something, something? A job to help me survive, give me some new resources of fitting into a social net of the A-listers, and now we can pretend we're lovers. But no, she wasn't enough. And she had not found her place in this world. So he didn't feel that she was good enough, and it wasn't her place to be in the acting world, nor fit in with the A-listers. So no, she has not found her place. So that really made her more disgusted within herself, and more bitterness grew in her. And quite psychopathic energy on Megan's part to even attempt it with a psychopath. Plus, she's quite psychopathic herself. So the two psychos who have high psychopathic traits really didn't care for each other. They tested, but it didn't go well. And then the hopes and fears is it was very parasitical. And she felt that she had to do that to transition out of painful places, going into more potential with the Six of Swords. And then she would just lie afterwards because Seven of Swords is next. But it was unreliable. And basically, she thought she could sneak her way in, put in a little bit of effort and get what she wanted. She thought she could transition into more lies and get herself trapped in that, willingly trapping herself. But it didn't work out. So instead, she thought she had that rite of passage. It's sort of the rite of passage of Hollywood. It's the casting couch. Casting couch is not just a couch. It's the jacuzzi, the shower, desktops, limousines. Go to dinner with me now. Come up to the hotel room within the Hollywood Hills hotel. I have a room. Here's the key. Go on up. That's how it is. She felt, well, it's just the rite of passage of getting the role. But unfortunately, she didn't get it. And then final outcome is she thought that she would be the most perfect person with the idealistic energy of the Page of Cups upright and the emotional message of being told yes. But it was a wishful thinking, because Page of Cups is very wishful thinking. And Page of Cups is hoping that she would get this new beginning. She thought she'd get this new idealistic beginning, and that she'd get the good news, and that she could heal, and that people would love her, and that she'd get this expression of, creativity and whatnot. But she was pretty timid in the situation. So it's very timid. And she's going to claim that she was naive. Well, I was just naive. I was naive in romance. I tested him. She thought he would be naive against her energy, but he wasn't naive, because he didn't want her. He didn't want her, didn't want her, didn't want her, didn't want her. She didn't get it, tested her, didn't want her. And she can just claim naive energy. Well, I was just a little naive, and we didn't like each other with the Knight of Cups in reverse. It was cognitive. And then she was sent on her way. She gave it a shot, the Page of Wands, and hoping that it would change things for her, even though there was no interest. She knew hearing from him was the most perfect situation to hope to open doors, but it was very fantasy driven. It's like flying pigs here, wishful thinking. And it just turned out to be a nightmare of love fraud, closed emotional. Nothing was offered further. And he just basically says, no, I'm setting you free with the Page of Wands. And so with the Page of Wands, she basically felt like, okay, I guess I have to say it like it is. And I got the message of concern here, and it was through phone and text, that he was not interested in her anymore, because Page of Wands is communication a lot through paging and texting and phone. So I feel this was a phone text that she thought she'd be perfect for the part, but no, you were not. There you go. Let's get to the center of the deck. And she thought she'd get fast speed momentum growth and positive communication and PR from the situation at the heart of the matter. She thought that's what she would get, that this would elevate her on put her on the fast momentum to success and put her on the map of PR and publish her and promote her. But it ended up being, no, we're not interested. We tested each other once again. We tested our love. We tested this intermingling. We tested this early stage by drinking heavily, getting drunk, and hooking up, but we didn't like each other. He didn't like her, and he wasn't open to receive her. And he said, nah, I don't want her. This no intermingling, there's no healing energy, nothing meaningful. You know what this was. You knew what this was, Megan. I know you had hopes. I know you knew what this was. This is love fraud. We really have no interest. This is just sort of the rite of passage of Hollywood. That rite of passage card here is sort of the rite of passage to get what you want. And unfortunately for you, I know you were expecting it to manifest in your favor, but we're not interested. That 2 in reverse. And I know you thought we could, with this 8 here, progress forward, and, maybe we'll reevaluate you later on and distribute you as a working actor or actress. But no, this new reality is not going to happen. I don't really want to work with you. That 2's in reverse. There's no duality here. You're not my first choice. And there's really not much harmony here. And I'm not going to take the first step for you and give you what you want. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed this read, and allegedly entertainment purposes, but I believe it wholeheartedly. All right, you guys, till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.